now has lost back-to-back games. A tough week for Bruce Pearl's Auburn Tigers. I don't know if there's an after-dark curse, but since we talked to Bruce Pearl,
there might be now.
Went 0-2. Final score: Mississippi State 64, Auburn 58. It was a Mississippi State type of game. It's what Chris Jans has done. But what is your thought process with Auburn going 0-2 this week?
When we talked to Bruce Pearl, what did he say?
Yeah.
What did he say? I think he knew this was coming. I really did. He said it before the season. We're probably the sixth best team in the SEC, right? They're playing over the head. Everybody's kind of heaping praise on them. They don't have an NBA player. They're good because they play hard. They were sharing the ball early in the season. They weren't turning it over a ton. Again, I think he knew this was coming, Rob.
Probably, but they've also lost on the road in like two
pretty good teams.
Right. So like an Alabama team.
There's no shame.
That's really good, and a Mississippi State team that I think is a tournament team.
Is Alabama really good? Are they really good?
I think that they are a good. Well, define really good.
Here's my question:
like a top 25
if you're
team.
a top 5 team, which Auburn was this past week, or top 10ish, let's say, shouldn't you go on the road and win one of those?
Probably, but what did Houston do when they lost to TCU and Iowa State? Is Houston a top 10 team?
Yes.
And they lost 2 games on the road.
They did.
2 close games on the road to teams that are like pretty good in their league.
Yep.
I don't hear you crushing Houston.
No, I feel better about Houston because I think their defense is elite.
Yes.
Their defense is elite.
And LJ Cryer.
And I trust their backcourt. Shed and Cryer.
Well,
I trust them both.
That is the biggest thing about Auburn is that Aiden Holloway, the guy that we saw at the start of the year,
is not the guy we've seen.
Now he looks like a freshman.
Right.
They pulled him out of the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah.
Katie Johnson started tonight.
Because he's making poor decisions now.
Yes.
And we saw him on the circuit. What was he? A chucker. He was a scorer. He was not a guy who made people better.
You know what Aiden Holloway is?
Go ahead.
He is a guy that when he's a junior is Jared Harper.
Yeah, maybe.
And what was Jared Harper when he was a freshman and a sophomore?
Yeah.
It's fine.
He was a little more of a pass first guy in my opinion, but yes.
So quickly, we have 1 minute. You have 20 seconds to tell me this. Who right now do you trust the most in the SEC?
I know who he's going to say.
Who?
Tennessee. Right?
I think so.
I don't trust anybody. You're like, nobody stands out.
All of the top 4 teams in the SEC are good.
Yeah, they are all good.
They're all like top 10-ish kind of teams.
And who are those top 4 teams, quickly?
Alabama, Auburn, Tennessee, and Kentucky.
Alabama's not there. I wouldn't put them in that group yet. I would put Kentucky and Tennessee. I'll say Tennessee.
That's going to do it.